So on the way home from the allotment today, I found this. I can just wake him up. Woo. Anyway, maybe if I get him up. But basically, it's a baby coal tit. The reason I know it's a coal tit is because of the very distinguishing mark on the back of its head. That white patch is absolutely a coal tit. This is a baby coal tit. This one, if you look at its feet, is so young it cannot perch yet. It's made a lot of noise, and I found 3 of them. I'll put him back down. Whoops. I found 3 of them. There's another one that's just jumped out. There he is. This one is a little bit older because he can perch. If I can get him to perch, you see? He can perch. They can hop about, but they've yet to do much flying. And what's obviously happened is either somebody has found the nest, some child, and run along with it and thrown them all over the floor, or they've accidentally got out of the nest a little bit early. Now, I don't know where the nest was, because they were in the middle of an urban zone. In fact, I found them in the gutter of a very major road. I said there were 3 of them. I'm unfortunately only able to show you 2 because the 3rd one met his fate on that road. Oh, there we go. He met his fate on that road, I believe. I saw him wander off into the oncoming traffic and I just couldn't stop him. So that's when I thought, since there are no other tits about, I'm going to have to take these home. It was quite late and the vets had already shut and Pets at Home is just about to shut. So I did. So the first thing I thought was, could I put them in the aviary? Because I'm pretty sure that these have not fledged. Look at the beaks. It's still sort of that wide smile at the base, and they haven't sort of actually pecked at anything. They don't seem to know what to use their beak for yet. So I put them in the aviary with the hopes that maybe the zebbies would feed them. And they were curious for a while, but eventually the zebbies just ignored them. So I thought, look, I'm going to have to do something, otherwise these poor little things are going to die. So I looked online. And online it says that you can actually hand rear these things. Now, I don't know how far I'm going to get, because as soon as I can possibly sort of get rid of them somehow, I will, whether that's taking them to someplace or somewhere like that. But I have to get them to survive tonight in order to shift them off somewhere tomorrow. So I thought, well, the first thing I have to do is I have to get them rehydrated. Now, I have one of these. It's a little pipette thing with a little nozzle at the end that you can use to squirt out water, you see. Now, I've managed to get them both to feed, in fact, from that. They've both had a drink, which is fine, because when they didn't want any more water, they wouldn't open their beaks. So I just gave them what they asked for. Now, to feed, apparently, you can feed these mushed up digestive biscuit along with egg food. Of course. Well, yes. Why not? So I don't have any digestive, but I do have egg food, of course. So I'm going to boil an egg, mush it up with a bit of water, possibly a bit of milk. The calcium is what they need, you see, from that. That's what they're getting from the egg food. So I'm going to try that, and I'm going to try feeding them. Again, I'll try feeding them through one of these sort of little pipette things. And hopefully I can keep them alive overnight, and then tomorrow I can actually sort of send them to a sanctuary or something like that. I don't know. Do something with them. Have to see if he's after more water. After more water? More water? Yep. No. Yeah. Oh, look at that. There we are. Nom. Don't worry, food is on its way. I'm boiling an egg as we speak. Yes, he's so excited he's going to eat his brother. I had partial success here. I have I boiled 2 eggs, mixed one with a bit of milk and one with water. I tried the milk mix, and the youngest, that's the one down here, he's younger because he cannot perch, and this one can. So you can see him perching there, whereas he's sort of slouched in the bottom there. The youngest had a gulp, didn't like it, spewed it up all over the place. You can probably see bits of it all down there. The eldest one wouldn't even open his mouth. So I tried the water mix with egg. The youngest had 3 and the eldest had 1. So they both had some water, some food tonight already. I'm going to give them another go before I go to bed, and then hope for the best, I think. Although I'm going to have to put this actually in a cage tonight, because I bet he is responsible for the fact they're there, actually, because he does like to hop out of the nest that I've made for them here in a Tupperware container, and sort of run all over the place. And that's the mix, by the way. Looks revolting, doesn't it? But it's just egg that's been sort of boiled egg that's been mashed up in a solution of either water or milk. This will be the water one.